Good morning, students. I hope you are safe at home. So last week I have completed unit um, 2, that is nuclear power station, and power systems one subject. Okay. So today I just want to discuss about substations unit number 3. Unit number 3, that is substations. Okay. So in the substation, these are the syllabus or topics. Just I want to recall, just I want to discuss one by one. In our syllabus, first mainly classified air insulated substations and gas insulated substations. Air insulated substations and gas insulated substations, GIS. Okay, so GIS, gas insulated substations. So about air insulated substation, we will learn. I would like to discuss about classification of substations, air insulated substations, and difference between indoor and outdoor substations, selection of site for the substation equipment, and bus bar arrangements of substations. So it is very important point in examination point of view. Next one is gas insulated substations, classification and advantages. Okay, so what is meant by gas insulated substation? What is the purpose of gas insulated substations? Classification of different types of gas insulated substations, and advantages and disadvantages of GIS. And we should also learn single line diagram of GIS, construction maintenance of GIS, and comparison between AIS and GIS. So I will give the notes on each and every topic. We have the material in website as well as in your WhatsApp group also I have sent. So these syllabus will be covered in that material. So first of all, listen clearly, then you can read the material. It is easily understood. Okay. So first I just want to start with what is meant by substation. What is meant by substation? So in this video, I just explain what is meant by substation. Okay, we know that our electrical power can be generated, transmitted, and distributed by means of lines. So those lines are generally transmission lines, distribution lines. Okay. So how I will explain. This is presentation of transmission line. This is generating point, generating station. Okay, this is transmission station, and this is distribution. So our power system consists of mainly generation. Power is transmitted from generating station to the transmission by means of transmission lines, and here also transmitted to the distribution section by means of distribution lines. Okay, so now we will concentrate on substations. So in what type of substation we are concentrating here? We are concentrating on distribution substations. So the end of the receiving end, this is the transmission system. Okay, so this is generating part. So when coming to this transmission system, so this is the receiving end. Okay, so here power can be step up. Okay, step up, as I already said in the regular class, step up transformer you are using, and here step down transformer you are using here, because we are distributing the power at 11 kV volts and further step down to the 400 volts to the consumers by the step down transformers. Okay, so here 11 kV by 400 volt substation. So the receiving the station which is installed or constructed at the end of the transmission system is called as substation. Okay, అంటే హియర్ ఇక్కడ మనం ఏదైతే కన్స్ట్రక్ట్ చేస్తామో ఈ ప్లేస్ దగ్గర దాన్ని సబ్స్టేషన్ అంటారు అనమాట. సో విచ్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో కాల్డ్ as distribution substation, because here from this place we are distributing the power to the consumers as our requirement. The consumers loads may be industrial load, agricultural load, domestic load, okay, as so many commercial load or commercial complex, whatever it may be, so which are coming under distribution consumers. Okay, as a requirement we can give the power from the distribution substations. So this is the introduction about the substation. So finally, how can you define the substation? Substation is nothing but an assembly of apparatus which can be able to change the characteristics, desirable characteristics like AC to DC, frequency, power factor, as so many of electric power supply is called as substation. That means సబ్స్టేషన్ ఉంటే మనకి సబ్స్టేషన్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇక్కడికి ఇలా వస్తుంది లైన్, అవునా? సో వెళ్తున్నప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, మనకి క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్స్ అనేవి మారిపోతూ ఉంటాయి. ఎందుకంటే ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఈ లైన్ మధ్యలో ఇక్కడ ఎక్కడో కాంప్లెక్స్ ఉంది, తర్వాత ఇక్కడ ఎక్కడో రైల్వే స్టేషన్ ఉంది. ఓకే, సో రైల్వే స్టేషన్ మనకి ఎటువంటిది కావాలి, యాక్చువల్గా ఇక్కడ డీసీ సప్లై కావాలి. ఓకే, సో ఇక్కడ మనకి లైన్లో వెళ్తుంది ఏంటి, మనకి ఏసీ కదా. సో ఇక్కడ కావాలంటే ఏంటి, ఇగ్నిట్రాన్ అనే టైప్ ఆఫ్ వన్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ apparatus యూస్ చేసి యూ కెన్ కన్వర్ట్ ఇంటూ ఏసీ టు డీసీ. దట్ ఈస్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ది క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్స్. అలాగే ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ది లైన్స్ దగ్గర మనం ఏం యూస్ చేస్తాం, జనరల్గా కన్జ్యూమర్స్ అనేవి మనం లాగింగ్ లోడ్స్ యూస్ చేస్తాం. ఒక్కోసారి పవర్ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ అనేవి తగ్గిపోతూ ఉంటాయి, అవునా? సో బిలో ద రిక్వైర్డ్ రిక్వైర్డ్ పవర్ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్. సో అలాంటప్పుడు మనం పవర్ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ ఇంప్రూవ్ చేయాలంటే డెఫినెట్గా వీ విల్ యూజ్ ద synchronous condenser at the end of the transmission system for improving the power factor. So frequency also we need to change. For industrial consumers we need to change frequency and convert or step down by means of transformers. We can step down voltage from higher level to lower level, or step up from low to high. Generally you are using step down transformers only, okay, in distribution side. So this is the interaction part of the substation. So once again repeat, what is meant by substation? Substation is nothing but assembly of different equipment which are used to change the desirable characteristics like voltage level, power factor, frequency and so on of electric supply is called as substation. Okay, so in next video we will discuss about classification of substations, difference between indoor and outdoor substation. Okay, thank you.